We're here for you.
Hello and welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Adam Cellini. Topping our news tonight, the race to find a Manatee County boater who went missing overnight. 64-year-old Fraser Horn, a native of the Cortez village, was reported missing by his wife when he didn't return home last night. An avid boater, Horn was believed to have been out on the water with his dog. The Coast Guard able to locate his boat by helicopter this morning, but Horn and the dog were nowhere in sight.
We lowered a rescue swimmer down to the boat because it was in such shallow water. That's about 5 miles off of the Mead Point. The rescue swimmer reported that there were several personal items on that boat. The boat was in neutral, and we used some of the information that we gathered from the boat's GPS to determine a search area.
That search area now includes 400 square miles of water from Fort DeSoto to Egmont Key to Anna Maria Island. And now the Coast Guard says Horn's dog has been located safe and sound. He was found by a Good Samaritan around 8:30 last night in DeSoto Park, but the search for Horn continues with multiple agencies now involved. In other news, the Manatee County Sheriff's Office is asking for your help locating a suspect in a stabbing this morning at a taco stand. Deputies say the victim, Martel Palominos, and his girlfriend had stopped at the stand in front of the La Huala nightclub on 15th Street East in Bradenton. 2 men approached the couple, one of whom began arguing with Palominos. The second suspect intervened, stabbing the 35-year-old. The suspects fled the scene and Palominos was taken to the hospital where the extent of his injuries are unknown. If you have any information on this case, you are asked to contact the Manatee County Sheriff's Office, Manatee County Crime Stoppers at this number listed on your screen. The city of Sarasota is planning nearly a century ahead, recently finishing up a final draft of its climate adaptation plan. ABC 7's Erica Jackson shares what areas that plan says are most at risk and how the city expects to adapt for the future.
Sarasota is preparing for drastic environmental changes in the city. According to NOAA, best case scenario could be a 1-foot sea level rise by the year 2050. But in the most extreme case, sea levels could rise as much as 10 feet in the next 80 years.
The water will rise sometimes and will go down.
Middle schooler Anna Siegert is teaching her younger sister Kat about climate change. She's learning about it in school and believes the Suncoast will be in great danger if her and her peers don't take action.
It's important because if we don't stop it soon or now, it'll get much worse by the years.
It's not going to be as easy as it sounds.
Environmentalist Andy Melee has noticed the sea level rise and hotter temperatures since he came down to Sarasota 40 years ago. But as the climate changes, he worries the community is not.
Oddly enough, the urgency comes out of a bunch of numbers and data streams, not so much from personal observations.
That's why the city of Sarasota is pulling numbers together in a climate adaptation plan. The document indicates there will be a major threat of storm surge, extreme precipitation, and extreme heat by the year 2050. And Melee says that will have a major impact on areas like Lido Key, Marina Jack, and the 10th Street boat ramp.
The city's going to rejigger its sewers, rejigger its drinking water supply, rejigger its transportation routes. It's going to be expecting sea level to be up on the streets.
And while the city recognizes adapting to climate change will require substantial cost in some areas, the 94-page plan did not mention a budget or schedule, which concerns Melee.
Without a budget and without a prioritized timeline, there is very little incentive for any concrete action to occur.
The city is also trying to become greener by committing to 100% renewable energy by the year 2045 and by adding a living seawall along the shoreline at Bayfront Park. Reporting in Sarasota, Erica Jackson, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
All right, thank you, Erica. And earlier this month, Syria announced it would sign the Paris Agreement on climate change, leaving the United States as the only country to reject it back in June, a move local Republican Congressman Vern Buchanan recently urged President Trump to reconsider. Well, the city of Sarasota has also announced their storm debris collection is now complete. Over 2 months, more than 60,000 cubic yards have been collected in the city limits. And now that storm collection has concluded, regular yard waste rules have been reinstated. City staff will continue to work closely with the Federal Emergency Management Agency to ensure collection costs are reimbursed by the federal government. Those costs estimated to be $1.5 million. Well, officials are now reporting a record number of green sea turtle nests have been found in the state. The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission says they have documented approximately 39,000 nests. Those estimates are based on an index from 27 different beaches, and a final survey will be available in early 2018. According to Mote Marine Laboratory, more than 4,500 nests were recorded on beaches from Longboat Key through Venice from May 1st to October 31st of this year. 79 of those nests came from the threatened green sea turtle species. And now we head over to Wendy Ross for a check on our first alert weather forecast. And Wendy, they don't get much better than today.
Oh my goodness, wasn't it gorgeous today? We are looking at conditions that are still quite nice around the area with mostly fair skies for all of us. Sarasota, Bradenton, Venice, all reporting temperatures in the 60s right now. And it is very comfortable outside as we continue to watch our weather just staying quite beautiful. For some reason, I'm not moving forward. I'm not sure why. However, I just want to let you know that we're going to continue to see great weather for the rest of tonight. The big question is what's going to happen when this cold front moves through tomorrow, and we are going to be talking about that in just a few minutes. We'll let you know what we can expect for the rest of this weekend. We do have some changes in store, so Adam will have to be on the lookout for that.
All right, Wendy, thank you very much. And your word is as good as any graphic, I think, out there. I trust it. Well, it's a season of giving, and several local organizations were in the holiday spirit over the weekend, helping over 1,000 people collect the right ingredients for a traditional Thanksgiving dinner. ABC 7's Sammy Chido shows us what it meant to some of those families.
With less than a week until Turkey Day, some local organizations are giving out free Thanksgiving dinners. Sarasota radio station BJM 5 had 50 hams, 150 turkeys, and plenty of sides, which didn't last long once their doors opened.
This community needs it. They need a helping hand, which we don't get a lot of.
I am a single mom, and I'm thankful for the things that they're doing for the community.
It's kind of rough for my mother and myself. You know, my mother's disabled, I'm disabled, and right now it's a very big help for us.
Hundreds lined up in Bradenton outside of Armin's Hearing Center to receive a free turkey.
Some people line up at like 4 in the morning. Every year we try to donate more and more. The first year last year we donated 500 turkeys. This year we're donating 700.
Well, thank you very much.
And across the bridge at the Boys and Girls Club in Palmetto, the Life Changers Church is providing a food drive for local families.
You have fruit, you have cereal, you have meats, you have vegetables, all kind of anything that you would purchase in the store is here for them to get what they need, take home, and cook a meal.
And items people couldn't find, they could buy from Publix, thanks to over $9,000 in gift cards donated by Mayor's Feed the Hungry.
We've served approximately over 300 families.
We are about caring. We care for our community. We care for our children. We care for everybody here, our elderly and everybody.
Thank you very much. Y'all have a good Thanksgiving. Thank you.
Hundreds of families will now have Thanksgiving with ease, thanks to these organizations who are giving back. Reporting all around the Suncoast, I'm Sammy Chido, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
All right, thank you very much, Sammy Chido. Well, thanks to new development and the added focus on healthy living in this area, one hotel will be transforming itself to match its clientele. Targeting those living a healthy, active lifestyle, the Holiday Inn Sarasota Lakewood Ranch Hotel will be turning into an even hotel. It will be the first of its kind in Southeast Florida, and it will give travelers more options for staying physically fit. That hotel featuring an athletic studio, in-room training zones, and even group training classes.
It's just more of an upscale lifestyle brand. It'll have smoothie bars, fresh ground coffees, fresh squeezed orange juice. We have a machine that actually squeezes the orange juice. More upscale, healthier food options. And it's a unique brand. There's only a half dozen of them in the United States, and we will be the showcase hotel in the Southeast for this new brand.
The hotel will also facilitate morning runs, and as an added quirk, all room numbers will be, you guessed it, even numbers. The transformed hotel will be open for business on December 14th. Well, Malcolm Young, a co-founder and guitarist for the legendary rock band AC/DC, has passed away. The band said in a statement that Young died at his home today with his family surrounding him after battling dementia for several years. He was 64 years old. Young and his brother Angus Young founded AC/DC in Australia during the 70s. Together, the brothers co-writing a string of hits such as Back in Black and For Those About to Rock. The band says it will create a memorial website for Young so his fans can send messages to the family. They've asked that rather than sending flowers, though, fans donate to the Salvation Army in his memory. Also, Partridge Family star David Cassidy has now been hospitalized in Florida. A representative for the star saying Cassidy is in critical condition with organ failure. His rep adding that he was in an induced coma but is currently conscious and surrounded by family. The 67-year-old announced earlier this year that he was ending his 50-year career after a few concerts, citing his struggle with memory loss and arthritis. He is the stepson of actress and fellow Partridge Family star Shirley Jones. Well, still to come here on ABC 7, the launch that could help meteorologists better predict a hurricane's track, plus the frantic search for dozens of missing crew members aboard an international submarine.
Do you have type 2 diabetes, which requires daily blood monitoring? If you have diabetes, are you on Medicare, Obamacare, or other health insurance? If you answered yes, you may be eligible for diabetic testing supplies at little to no out-of-pocket cost to you. Our accredited staff will handle all of your paperwork for free. And best of all, your diabetic testing supplies are shipped directly to your home for free. Call now to see if you qualify for a meter upgrade and a free pedometer to monitor your daily walking. Use alternate testing sites, a smaller blood sample, and even hear your results out loud. Will you qualify for diabetic testing supplies and an upgraded meter covered by Medicare, Obamacare, or health insurance at little to no out-of-pocket cost to you?
Find out for free by calling the Diabetes Resource Center at 1-800-394-1098. That's 1-800-394-1098, 1-800-394-1098.
It's me, Artie. Come see what I collected from the Creative Galaxy in my idea box.
Transform your world.
Will you help me make art?
Each one of our journeys keeps us young. Before you throw it away,
Hey, I have an idea.
think outside the box.
We'll never get older. Each one Go be amazing!
Give your cardboard box another life. Recycle.
Zupan, part of the U.S. Paralympic rugby team. In my game, movement is everything. I get frustrated when my move is blocked, especially when that guy has no right to be there, even just for a minute. I love a challenge, but I don't like to play this game every day.
A message from the United Spinal Association.
I'll be right back.
If you have the ABC 7 News app on your iPhone or iPad, the good news is you're getting an upgrade. Android users, you'll get the upgrade automatically. But iOS users, you need to download the new ABC 7 News app now before your current app expires.
Welcome back. We are learning new details tonight about an ongoing manhunt for 3 inmates who escaped a Florida jail. Joel Cooper, Donald Cotterman, and Casey Martina escaped from the Wakulla County Jail, which is just south of the state capitol. Deputies say the inmates got out through the ceiling in the jail's library on Friday morning. They were serving sentences for burglary and other crimes. Deputies say they have indications that those inmates are no longer in the county. Well, American forces are joining the search for a missing submarine. The massive search underway off the coast of Argentina. Navy ships, planes, and helicopters all looking for signs of life from a submarine that had 44 Argentinian crew members on board. The submarine vanishing off the coast of Argentina on Wednesday. It is one of only 3 subs in the Argentine Navy and was on a routine trip on the central coast of the country when it disappeared.
So you have cold water, you have rough seas, it's a long way from land, so it's tough to get rescue ships and airplanes out there, and we have no sign and no good indication of precisely where this submarine might be.
The government says they lost contact with the vessel 2 days ago after a fire on board knocked out communications, but officials say they do not believe it to be lost, claiming the crew has sufficient food and oxygen on board.
3, 2, engine start, 1. And liftoff of Delta II and NOAA's Joint Polar Satellite System 1, making the U.S.
Forecasters are hoping that this satellite will help them track future hurricanes. The Joint Polar Satellite System 1 was launched from Vandenberg Air Force Base in California this morning. It's the first in a series of 4 next-generation U.S. weather satellites that are expected to help meteorologists not only make more accurate weather forecasts, but the satellite should also help them better predict where future hurricanes are heading. Emergency workers will use images from space as well to visualize the damage and power outages after the storms. Where was this months ago? That's my question.
Oh boy, I'll bet that's everybody's question. Why couldn't we get it up a little bit sooner?
We had a few
right?
hurricanes, yeah.
Well, this is going to be an amazing spacecraft because it's actually going to be able to orbit the Earth every 90 minutes. So it's going to really be able to track things, get us the information that's going to be so vital to people at home, and it's going to be tremendous.
Yeah, looking
it's
forward to
tremendous.
it. Although we hope never to use it again.
Oh,
sure.
Yes, we do hope never to use it again. But in the event that we have to, it'll be there for us. So that's a good thing. I will tell you, though, that right now, our weather today was just absolutely superb. And part of the reason for it is the dew point. The dew point temperatures have been staying right around in the 50s and low 60s. And that is what is helping to create the very comfortable conditions that we've seen over the past couple of days. And right now, we're looking at dew point temperatures that are in the 60s along the coast. But as you get inland, you're seeing them slightly less. And so as a result, it just feels very good out there. And our temperatures right now are mostly in the 60s, pretty close to 70 degrees. Well east, Cassidy still reporting 70 right now. The rest of us looking at our temperatures mostly in the 60s. And as you can see, as you move on down farther to the state, to the south, we're still looking at our readings mostly in the low 70s at this hour. But today was pretty great. We were right where we're supposed to be for this time of the year. 78 degrees, the daytime high. 56 was the overnight low last night, so a little bit cooler last night, and it will be warmer tonight as a result of winds shifting around and starting to come in out of the south. That will help to bring about some warmer temperatures. So presently 67 degrees for us, dew point at 62 degrees, and the winds are calm right now. But all of this is about to change. So no rain. We don't have to worry about any showers for tonight. Things are nice and quiet out there, fair skies. But here's the cold front. And you can see this frontal system is moving across the Tennessee Valley. And it's already brought copious amounts of rainfall to parts of Ohio. You saw it with the football game. And of course, as this front continues to stream on down into central Florida for tomorrow, we're going to start to see some changes coming on through. So that cold front comes on in. We have a 40% chance of showers developing mostly during the afternoon hours, but we're going to start to see the cloudy weather already starting to move through the area beginning anytime around 10 to about 5 o'clock tomorrow is going to be when we see those changes. Breezy conditions as well as that cold front comes on through. So this is what it looks like in our future cast, and you can see the heavy rains across Tennessee, and then this front stretches all the way out into the Gulf of Mexico. It will be across our area directly over central Florida by about 5 o'clock tomorrow. By 7, it will have gone past us. High pressure is going to move in behind, and things are going to clear out very nicely. So we're going to see a beautiful Monday as a result, but Sunday does not look so good. So this is what it looks like for our future forecast. Just a quick look here as we go through time, and we're going to be able to see in the last frame the rains coming on in. So that's what we can expect for us tomorrow. And over the next several days, this is what it looks like. Temperatures are going to be up and down, and things are going to be very dicey all week long. Adam?
Now, sports.
The University of Miami has felt underrated for much of the season. That was until this week and this weekend, their first game since the College Football Playoff Committee put them at number 3 in the rankings. The U clinching their first ACC Coastal Division title last week after Virginia lost, but the Cavaliers looking for an upset in South Beach today. 75-yard touchdown to Joseph Reed puts Virginia on top 14-0 on the road, and Miami fans absolutely stunned. Second quarter, though, Malik Rozier and Darrell Harris connect for 36 yards. That's touchdown Canes, and we got ourselves a tie game. Now, Virginia would take another lead in the third quarter, but Kurt Banker is picked off by Jaquan Johnson, his 4th of the season. Takes it all the way to the house. You know what that means, turnover chain time. Canes go on a 30-0 run to finish this game, keep their playoff hopes alive, and improve to 10-0 on the season. Well, after playing close with the number 2 team in the country, Florida State getting a nice break against Delaware State today. That blocked field goal picked up by Tarvaris McFadden in the first quarter for a 63-yard touchdown. Same quarter, Hornets quarterback is picked off by Derwin James. He ends up taking it to the house. The Noles tie a program record with 56 points in the first half. They finish with 77 over 2-9 Delaware State. Next stop, Gainesville for a matchup with the Gators, the first time since 1959. Both teams will be meeting with losing records. The University of Central Florida is one of 4 unbeaten teams in the country due to that high-powered offense. Second quarter of their game against Temple, check out that catch by Traycon Smith. One hand on the ball, 1 foot on the turf. And in the NCAA, that's a catch, folks. The Knights not known for their defense this season, but they forced 4 interceptions against the Owls today. This one plucked out of the air by Pat Jasinski. Mackenzie Milton turns it into points, and UCF wins their last game before the war on I-4 next Friday. They'll host USF for a chance to play in the American Athletic Conference Championship. And speaking of the Bulls, they did not play today, but another one of their players is on the wrong side of the law. According to the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, redshirt freshman Kevon Dingle was arrested Friday night by campus police and charged with sexual battery. Last spring, another player, Ladarius Jackson, was also arrested for sexual battery, among other charges. Dingle's bond has been set at $7,500. More to come here on ABC 7. Stay with us.
Is your mop a dirty, disgusting mess? You need the Hurricane 360 Spin Mop System, the only mop and bucket that spins the dirt away. A system that cleans practically anything and everything with super absorbent microfiber. Dip it in the washer side and the mess releases into the bucket. Then place it in the dryer side and push on the pedal. You get a clean mop pad that's practically dry and ready for more. And your hands will never again touch a dirty, disgusting mop. The heads are washable and reusable. Get the Hurricane 360 Spin Mop System for just 2 payments of $19.99. You'll also get a Sticky Buddy, the reusable sticky roller that picks up pet hair and lint and washes clean in seconds. You can take advantage of our 2-for-1 Pick It Up special and get a second spin mop set. Just pay additional shipping and fee. And we'll upgrade you to free priority handling. So don't wait. Order now.
Call 1-800-394-1524 to get your Hurricane Spin Mop double offer. So hurry and call 1-800-394-1524. Call now.
ABC 7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you. Watch ABC 7 wherever you are. On our live stream on mysuncoast.com. On the ABC 7 My Suncoast app. Powered by the Eye Associates. Providing sight for life. Featuring traffic maps and live radar. Dining with recipes and My Suncoast Restaurant Guide. Visit mysuncoast.com. Click on the Apps tab to download the ABC 7 My Suncoast app for Apple and Android.
Hamilton was adopted from a rescue in 2008. He really likes to be around people. And as soon as I start to make my breakfast, Hamilton is right there. I get out my mat and I'm doing a downward dog and he's underneath. He's quite the pug about town. He gets invited to a lot of parties. He knows he's a pretty big deal. I mean, look at this little face. How could you not love him?
Monday at 4 on Suncoast View.
They fly through the air with the greatest of ease, and they are just kids. I'm Stephanie Roberts. On Suncoast View, the students from Sailor Circus will be here with their Silks and Aerial Act. Then we'll ask Dr. Jenny for some digestion tips before that big holiday meal. Our celebrity makeup artist is back with one of her new favorite products that you'll want to put on your wish list, and Angelo's Restaurant is in the kitchen.
Monday at 4 on Suncoast View.
When severe weather strikes, trust ABC 7 First Alert Weather. We're here for you.
Mickey Mouse is turning 89 today. His first cartoon, Steamboat Willie, premiering in New York on November 18th, 1928. Mickey's official birthday has actually gone through some changes over the years, but according to the Walt Disney Family Museum, it was settled in 1978 that the star was truly born during his first big premiere. Of course, that makes November 18th Minnie Mouse's birthday as well, because she appeared in that same cartoon. And they went on to create quite the empire.
Oh my goodness,
right in the middle of our state.
Ageless. They are ageless,
Yes.
aren't they?
That's
Absolutely.
the benefit of being a cartoon.
Yeah.
You never really
That's
age.
pretty great. Well, we're going to take a quick look at the 7-day forecast because
Attention type 2 diabetics. The FDA warns of an increased risk of amputation associated with certain diabetes medications. If you took the diabetes medications Invokana or Invokamet and then suffered an amputation or one of these other serious injuries, call the Rely On group right now. If you've suffered amputation or any of these injuries after taking your diabetes medication, call the Rely On group today. You may be entitled to substantial financial compensation. The FDA has recently warned about an increased risk of leg and foot amputations associated with the use of certain diabetic medications such as Invokana and Invokamet. If you or a loved one took the diabetes medications Invokana or Invokamet and then suffered an amputation, ketoacidosis, kidney failure, or even death, call the Rely On group now. We are here to help you get the justice you deserve. You may be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-355-8205. That's 800-355-8205.
Don't allow your weight to threaten your health or control your future. Excess weight or obesity can cause emotional and physical health risks. But you can take control. The Your Weight Matters campaign offers free resources and tips to help you measure and understand your weight. Take the Your Weight Matters Challenge. The free toolkit prepares you to speak with a healthcare provider about your weight. Your weight does matter. Take the challenge and take control today.
Attention iPhone and iPad users. If you have the ABC 7 News app on your devices, you must download the new version now before your current app expires on November 30th. Android users, you'll get the new version automatically. But iOS users, if you want to keep getting breaking news and weather alerts, video on demand, ABC 7 live streaming, and more, search My Suncoast in the App Store and download the all-new ABC 7 News app now before yours expires.
All hands on deck. What's up? I want to point out 3 tips for using the home computer more safely. Point away.
First, stop. Make sure your software is up to date and that you've password protected your computer's login and Wi-Fi connection.
Next, think before visiting a site, opening attachments, or clicking on links.
Then connect, knowing you're helping make the web safer for you
and for everyone. Make Stop, Think, Connect part of your daily online routine.
Everyone's buzzing about Suncoast View.
I like watching the Suncoast View.
I like the Suncoast View.
The cooking segments, I love the recipes. The theater segments are terrific.
Join Stephanie Roberts, Linda Carson, and Bobeth Yates for hot topics, everyday issues, celebrities, food, fashion, fitness, and everything in between. Nothing is off limits.
They're just fun.
For smart, fun talk in the afternoon, watch Suncoast View, weekdays at 4 on ABC 7. Check out My Suncoast Dining on mysuncoast.com for Chef Judy's favorite recipes, cooking tips and trends, dining blogs, step-by-step videos, and Suncoast Restaurant Guide. You'll find it all at mysuncoast.com/dining. The ABC 7 First Alert Hurricane Guide. Download yours today.